what's up? But this is short notice. Okay, I'll be ready in a few. Bye.
Don't you hate that at the last minute when somebody calls and you're not even ready to go anywhere? You've been running around all day with the kids, doing errands, going to school, going to work, and then, like she just experienced, now they want her to up and run and go out. Well, I have a few helpful tips for you that can bring you out of the boring daytime look of just that plain neutral look that you had to wear to the office or to school. Because as we know, you cannot wear bright, bold makeup to school or work. And we don't get all dialed up when we go out to do our grocery shopping and such with our children. So I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to make your daytime look into a little bit more dark, smoky, sexy nighttime look. For when your friends go out, your husband, he has a promotion, he wants to celebrate. You might be going to, say, a movie and then grab some drinks afterwards, to a nightclub or any kind of event where you want to be a little bit more punched up with your look, and what you have for during the day is just kind of boring looking, but you want to stand out with your, dressy clothes and such. So what we're going to do here is we're going to show you a look, like I said, where you can take it up a notch. I've been doing makeup in the makeup industry for about 10 years now, and I'm self-taught, and I also learned from watching different tutorials, and I went to a lot of seminars, and I also went to cosmetology school. So I learned a little bit how to do makeup through that avenue. But one thing I can tell you guys, if you are trying to learn how to do makeup, the best thing I would recommend is to go on your computer and the internet and look up the channel youtube.com. There's a lot of different videos on there for any events that you're looking for, such as bridal, prom, bat mitzvahs, quinceañeras, or I'm sorry, the pronunciation, or other events that you have going on that you need, or Halloween that you need fancier makeup for. So let me get started here. And this is my daughter. She has they had the phone call, and I'm going to show you some quick and easy tips for you to do makeup where, like I said, you want to punch it up a notch. Now I know she's 14, and of course she probably would be older, but I'm using her as my model today, and I'm going to give you one of her eyes. One of her eyes, as you can see, are darker, and then the other one is her daytime look, which is more neutral, and then the other one is the more bold, and we did that, but we just threw a little bit extra, like I'm going to show you a quick and easy fix-it tip. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab 3 brushes, usually a pencil brush, a blending brush, which is a little bit fluffier, and we're going to have a more of a flat shader brush, it's called, where we can pat on color. So first what we're going to do is we're going to take her makeup that she already has on, and we're going to take a color that is somewhere in the range of like a color like this. It's kind of shimmery and more of a white color, and we are going to take that and we're going to add this to her eyelid. And when we add this to her eyelid, so we can turn here so you can see, we're going to add it to the ball of her eyelid, and we're going to pack it on real heavy. Because we want to make this look like she just did her makeup. We don't want to make it look like she's had makeup on all day. So we want to pack this on. Because this will give it a look, a fresh look, where it's not looking like like I just said, like looking like she just applied the makeup. And so we want to pack on this color. Now, this is a color called Floof, and it's by MAC Cosmetics. And you can also get this, you can use any kind of brands or whatever. It doesn't have to be a special brand. But we just pack this on like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put some in the highlight of her inner corner to make her eyes look a lot wider and a lot more awake and widened and brightened. And also, just to tell you, she already has her mascara on and a black eyeliner, so she might want to take her black eyeliner and touch it up a little bit and make it a little bit more smoky or darker, like a black eyeliner like this. It could be in any brand, but have it be like a real dark, heavy black smoky eyeliner. And another thing I might want to add, if you want to make your makeup stick, because you might be sweating at night, just a little off subject here, but you might want to use a primer, a makeup primer. This is by Urban Decay, but it's a primer to help you have your makeup stay on at night. Because when you're out at night, you're going to be dancing and doing things like that, so you're going to be sweating and such. So you want to make sure that your makeup stays on. Now, we're going to take the color like she has on her other lid. And I did her other lid before we got here to the event, so it wouldn't take as much time for me to show you through the speech here. But we tap it off a little bit, and then we're going to take this, and we're going to, as you can see my technique, we're going to put it in the corner of her eye, and we're going to tap it. And if we had first we're going to do this, and then I'm going to take my pencil brush, it's called, which the bristles are smaller, and we're going to take that color, and we're going to make a darkened V. It's going to be like in a V shape. And you want to put it on a little bit more so you get it dark enough. And then you might want to get it where it's turn a little bit so, and where you can see it in her crease area right here. You can feel your crease, what is part of like the ball of your eye. Okay, turn a little bit. And then you take that and then you have it packed on where it's fairly dark. Then you want to take your brush that I called the blending brush, which is a fluffy brush, and it gives you enough power where you can blend the color together, so it's not just on there like you're gonna see. Watch my brush here. You're gonna do it in a wiggling motion where you get it blended real well. Turn here, and then you're gonna be doing this in the mirror, of course, but you want to make sure that you blend. See right here, and then you want to make sure that that's enough. Okay, and then you want to come into the okay. You want to get it blended like so. Turn. And then take a look there. And then you have both eyes. You just jazzed it up a little bit than how it was before. Now you got to remember, you have friends that are coming within 20 minutes or so you don't have time to put on, foundation and all your new makeup. So you're going to take a few little essentials here and just touch up your makeup that you had on during the day. Sorry here. you want to touch up your stuff that you had, and we're going to put on a blush. And the blush that we're putting on is a color that's a little bit, it probably looks to you like, whoa, it's really dark, but once you put it on, it's gonna be light, because we're not gonna press real hard. We're gonna give her a blush that is a lot more darker than her daytime look was, because we want her to have a little bit more punch and kick to what it looked like during the day. Because like I said, you don't go to school or work, you're running your errands with darker blush. So we're going to put some of that on. And then we're also going to put on a highlighter powder. And this is also by MAC. It's called Mineralized Skin Finish. And this is going to give the skin like a highlight up on your cheekbones. You just press on your face and you can feel your cheekbones where they're at. And then you just put this on your cheekbones like so. Now, when it comes to the lipstick, you can, with this kind of look, I would recommend a color like this, and this is like a pink color. And then another tip I have for you is if your blush turns out to be too dark for your the look that you have, you can also blend your blush, a little bit of it, in the crease of your eye to give it a little bit more balance. So then, did your friend just call and say they didn't want to come? So she just found out, word had in the other room, someone just stepped in and says, now they don't want to come. So she says she's going to call them in a minute and say, hey, why don't you reimburse me now for the makeup we just spent? The $5 worth of makeup now that we just put on, and now she's not going. So now I feel like making a speech about when people stand you up. But anyway, that is how you're gonna do a quick tip, fast, smoky your eye when you're in a hurry and you need to go somewhere out on the town for the evening.